Hello, how are you? And welcome to day 4 of the Reset series. This has been a fun little series to do, and I hope you've managed to get a lot out of it. If you've missed the previous 3 videos, I've got an introduction and the 3 things you need to focus on in resetting your hormones in the first video. So Reset series video number 1. In video number 2, I talk about resetting your energy, and then in video number 3 I talk about resetting from stress. And in this video I'm going to take it a little bit further, and I'm going to be talking about resetting your hormones a little bit more and talking about the 3 pillars you need to focus on when it comes to resetting your hormones. So in terms of knowing if your hormones are out of balance, you'll be getting a myriad of different symptoms, from severe to not so severe symptoms. So you could be getting bloated, you can be getting cyclic headaches, maybe PMT, mood swings, through to severe depression, insomnia, extreme heavy painful periods, endometriosis, adenomyosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome, fibroids, infertility, and ovarian cysts. So you can see the symptoms can start from anything. It's just a minor headache on day 24 of your cycle through to severe symptoms like infertility. So knowing the 3 pillars that you really need to focus on. Number 1, focusing on cleansing. If your body isn't cleansing, if your liver, your gallbladder, your gut, your lymphatics, your kidneys aren't supporting your body to get rid of inflammatory buildup, to get rid of toxins, to get rid of copper, to get rid of mercury, to get rid of hormone byproducts, to get rid of cortisol and estrogen metabolites, it's going to cause some crazy hormonal issues. And we see this in women particularly that have had their gallbladders removed. We can see that they get that buildup, and then that leads to more estrogen dominant symptoms. So working on your cleansing is so very important. And there are lots of different ways you can work on your cleansing. If you go back to my cleanse series, I talk about starting off with your lymphatics, working on your kidneys, and working on your gallbladder, working on your liver, working on your bowels, and kind of doing it in a nice sequential order. But just simple things that you can do to really start to up-regulate your cleansing. One is to make sure that you're getting lots of vegetables a day, aiming for 3 to 6 cups of vegetables a day, mixing up between raw and cooked. That's really good. Another thing is making sure you're getting your bitter vegetables in, like your endive, your rocket, because that's going to be supporting your gallbladder and your liver. Your gallbladder and liver are very important when it comes to detoxing your hormones. But a little reset tip can just be starting off having some apple cider vinegar in water every morning, or the juice from half a lemon. Now remember, this can be harsh on your teeth if you have teeth problems. So if you do have severe teeth problems, don't do that. Do something like dandelion tea instead, 3 cups of dandelion tea a day. If your teeth are okay, have the tonic through a straw, and definitely wash your mouth out with just plain water afterwards. And so half a lemon or 30 mils of apple cider vinegar in water once a day is a really good reset tip to get you going. And again, if you can't do that because you do suffer from teeth problems, go for dandelion tea instead. 3 cups of dandelion tea a day is wonderful to start to get your digestive enzymes going, support your gallbladder, and support your liver, and supports resetting your hormones. The next pillar is self-care. We forget about self-care when it comes to our hormones, but one of the biggest reasons that our hormones are out of balance is because our adrenaline and cortisol is through the roof. So we want to bring our adrenaline down to allow our progesterone to flourish. Our progesterone is generally quite low, leading to symptoms of fibroids, cystic breast disease, sore painful breasts, infertility problems, anovulation, heavy painful periods, hair loss, you name it, anxiety. Low progesterone normally is causing it. So high adrenaline, high cortisol, because we're stuck in this fight flight way of life all the time. We're always stressing about what we're going to do next. We've got this long list of to-do things, and we just do all day long, we neglect our sleep, and then adrenaline rises, suppresses progesterone, and then that's it, boom, all our hormonal issues start to unravel in front of us. So it's important that we put self-care at the top of our to-do list and forget everything else when we can. So in terms of self-care, I'm not talking necessarily about all these fantastic ideas of having 3 days off in a spa retreat, going to Bali for 2 weeks on a holiday. I'm talking about these little things in the day that you can do. You have to spend time in the day resetting. And so self-care can be having a herbal tea and just sitting and not doing anything while you're having the herbal tea. It can mean when you get up in the morning, you have 20 minutes of self-care meditation time. It can mean before you go to bed, you have 10 to 15 minutes meditation time or quiet time. It can mean that 4 in the afternoon, you have your little energy tonic, a sit down for 10 minutes without doing anything. So these self-care doesn't have to cost you money. It doesn't have to be 2 weeks out of your schedule. It's these little bits of time in the day that you need to do. So I would start to prioritize one thing for your self-care to support your body at reducing adrenaline. By reducing adrenaline, you're going to raise progesterone, and by reducing adrenaline, you're going to support your blood sugar balance as well. So if you suffer from polycystic ovarian syndrome, this is vitally important for you. Third is nutrition. Nutrition is key when it comes to balancing your hormones. Getting nutrition right for you. Everyone is so different. Some people thrive on paleo, more meat, less meat, more vegetables, more fat, fish, vegan, whatever it is, you need to figure out what's right for you. And if you're doing some dietary paradigm, but it's not working for your hormones, and that dietary paradigm is not working for you, so you need to figure out how to make it work for you or tweak it. For example, if you're looking at getting pregnant, but you're suffering with high adrenaline and anxiety, but at the same time you're also enjoying doing keto because it gives you energy and muscle mass, but you're getting this anxiety and you're getting this insomnia, is it really working for you? No, not really. You need to tweak it. You need to work out what works for you, what keeps you calm, what supports your hormones, what helps you to sleep, plus what supports your body as well. And sometimes a healthy body might look different from your perfect body that you want. So just bear that in mind, that, you know, a low fat mass with abs that stick out might not be the type of body that will support, say, fertility. So you need to understand what is healthy for you in the time of your life that you and what you're trying to achieve in terms of your health, because we're all at different stages. Some want to get pregnant, some want to get through menopause, some want to do a bodybuilding competition. So it will be different for you depending on where you are and what you want to achieve. So remember that. But in terms of how you can reset today to support your hormones, remove inflammatory foods and do that for about 21 days. That's your sugar, that's your wheat, that's your dairy, and that's your soy. Remove those for 21 days and you will start to see that nice reset in your hormones. And you might even find, if you suffer from heavy painful periods, that your next menstrual cycle is actually not as bad as the previous one. So first do that, and then add in those vegetables. So make sure you're getting those 3 to 6 cups of vegetables a day. So just to recap, in terms of resetting your hormones, the hormone reset, first, you want to make sure you're cleansing. Either add in a nice green drink, add in lemon and water or apple cider vinegar and water. If you can't do that because of your tea, do 3 cups of dandelion tea a day. Second is self-care. Work into your routine a self-care daily thing that you can do, and this might be 10 minutes, it might be 20 minutes. Have a think about how you can do it and try and take the day a little bit slower. Instead of being frantic and overwhelmed, try and go step by step through the day, not multitasking, doing one thing at a time to reduce your adrenaline, to support your progesterone. Thirdly, nutrition. Remove your inflammatory foods, remove your wheat, remove your gluten, remove your dairy, remove sugar, and remove soy. And get in those 3 to 6 cups of vegetables a day. So that's the hormone reset tips. You just start there and then you work out what works for you and you start adding on and you start tweaking from there. So I hope you found that helpful. And don't forget to catch the reset ideas in videos 1, 2, and 3, because you'll be able to get some more tips on the 3 keys to resetting in general, where you should start, resetting your energy, and resetting from stress. So I hope you found this helpful. Please post any questions below. Until then, bye.